they're saying that the pre numbers are in. They saying that it did between 6 and 700,000, but they're saying that the final numbers are not in. In this fight, it was a success. So I mean, if it was a album, it would have went gold or close to platinum. So that's pretty good. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm inclined to believe that somewhat because people were asking about this fight. Casuals were asking about this fight. So maybe it did those type of numbers. So now what? So if you can get Ryan Garcia versus Tank or Tank versus Ryan Garcia, if they get these kind of numbers, that should open up the door for more fights to get made, more super fights to get made. Because at the end of the day, it's about profit margin, it's about money. Everybody can make money, you know. So this open up the door. If this is true, if these numbers are true, now it's really going to be pressure for Al Heyman to give us more fights, and top rank and all these other promotional companies to work together to give us the best fights. Like I said before, if 6 to 700,000 people bought this fight and paid um, 80, 84 to $85 a pop, um, yeah, this fight did very well. It did very well, and it is officially a success, especially in, with inflation jumping off and post pando, post C-19. So I don't want to say the full word because those algorithms kind of looking for stuff like that. So I use that terminology, but my pleased, happy. I'm happy for both these dudes. So like I said, as I was saying, no more excuses. So now you guys, ladies and gentlemen, now it's time to put the pressure on all these promotion companies. And for the people that's thinking I'm just picking on the PBC, that goes for everybody. Now it's time to make these big fights. We don't want to hear this stuff about certain fights being, oh man, that fight is like 2 years down the line. That fight shouldn't happen right now. Nah, it's certain fights that should happen at the end of the year. There's no reason why we can't make Shakur Stevenson versus Devin Haney or Tank versus Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson. So now these promotional companies are going to have to cut the crap, stop putting up obstacles and resistance and making excuses. So if this true, now the promotional companies see it, the cable networks see it, fights can be made now. If people ain't worried about streaming and worried about streaming, and people actually paid $84, $85 for basically a main event because the undercard wasn't that great, with the exception of just watching David Morale. David Morale, like I said, that dude is picking it up fast, and he hasn't reached this thing yet. I think so. Like I said before, I'm giving my props to Rick Glazer. Rick Glazer, according to his sources, and I know it's a lot of people that don't like Rick Glazer because a lot of people think that Rick Glazer is suspect. And if you believe that, you have the right to think that. But I'm only reporting this as a journalist and a reporter based off what he's saying. I don't know Rick Glazer, never had a conversation with him, but he's reporting, and like I said, giving him his credit. And somebody else put it out there that this fight did somewhere between, this is the pre numbers. They're saying the full numbers are not out yet. They saying it possibly did more. They saying as of right now, they saying that this fight did between 6 and 700,000. So salute to Tank, salute to Ryan Garcia. It worked. The gimmick worked. They got people curious about this fight. They got a lot of casuals, and that's what you want. You want, you're gonna always have the diehard boxing fans, the diehard aficionados, but let's get casuals, and the casuals were curious about this fight. Now, based on what happened, they may be pressure for them to run it back. They may say, okay, well, let's run it back. Me, myself, I wouldn't care for a rematch because I think if Ryan Garcia doesn't change trainers, I think the same result will happen. And I think this time it'll be even quicker. But they say, hey, let's see it again. You know the saying, if it's enough zeros attached to the paycheck, and maybe Ryan Garcia do it again. Maybe excuses. And based off the fact, telling the excuses and spies and all that, people get wouldn't, which it wouldn't. So that's very impressive. That's very impressive that this fight did. Time Tank is officially a pay-per-view draw. But at the end of the day, I just hope Tank don't be one of them to with when it comes to negotiations. I hope this doesn't go to his head, or at least to his handler's head, or to his advisor's head, like how difficult it's going to be to make us represent, get in a way to keep the best fight from happening. To like basically, stipulation yourself out of a fight where you ask for some ridiculous demands. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know what was going on. So saying that this fight did very well. So congratulations to both these gentlemen. Congratulations, Tank. Congratulations, Garcia. Um, man, 600 to 700,000 so far. Man. Anyway, Boy Town is